Hi there, my name is Andre, and today we're going to be going over how to update your domain settings to get your custom domain working with Hushmail. I know it can be daunting or confusing to dig into the back end of your domain, but don't worry, we're going to be going through these steps together one at a time. So let's go ahead and get started. To set up your domain, you'll need to sign in to your domain host. This could be where you purchased your domain, or it may be where your website is hosted currently. Once you're in there, you're going to be looking for your advanced DNS settings, DNS manager. It may look different, but essentially you want to be able to edit your DNS records. Scrolling down or going through this page, you may find like this, that the sections are separated based on the type of record. Right now I'm on the MX Mail Exchanger section. And if we want to add a record, we're just going to click on Add Record. These specific records here are labeled the way that they are. We have priority, host record, points to, and TTL. You can follow along with the guide to make sure that you have the correct details input here. Just know that it may look slightly different for the host that you're with. This is another example of what it might look like. This is a different domain host. This is GoDaddy. Essentially up in the top right, you're going to click on where it says add. And then you have, again, you have type, the name of the record. This could be host, but we put the @ symbol here. We put 10 for the priority, and for the value, same thing that we did earlier for the MX record. It's going to be plsmtp1.hushmail.com, and then 1 hour for the TTL. Click Add Record to save it. And here's one last example. This is Network Solutions. So here we just click on Add Record. Very similar thing that we're looking at here. We're going to select the type. We're going to select what it refers to, in this case, the @ symbol. And then for the mail server, that's the value or the data, the main piece of this record that we're adding in. Again, we're here in GoDaddy. And for the rest of this tutorial, we're just going to go over the updating of the settings using GoDaddy. But most of it will be pretty easy to follow along with. You'll notice this is the second MX record that we're adding, and here we're doing plsmtp2 instead of the plsmtp1 that we did earlier. All of this you can copy and paste. It's a lot easier to copy and paste than it is to go in and add them individually. I'm going to add in another record here. This one is going to be the it's going to be a txt record. For the name or the host, we're going to put the @ symbol, and then the value here is going to be v equals spf1. And you'll see the rest. This one's a bit lengthy, so I do recommend you copy and paste this as opposed to typing it out to make sure that you don't have any typos in there. If you do get a typo, it will prevent the record from doing what it needs to do. So we'll click on Add Record there. And you'll notice it gets added to the list. Keep in mind you may have multiple pages, but we're going to move on to the next record. This one is a CNAME record, CNAME. Again, trying to make things easier. We're going to copy and paste that. So this is for the DKIM record. So we'll go ahead and paste that in here where it says a name. Again, it may say host here instead of name. Just keep that in mind. And then for the value, for the data, again, this is kind of the meat of the record. It's going to be, in this case, _DKIM.hushmail.com. We've done most of the work already. At this point, we're going to add in the final record, and this one is going to be a TXT record. For the name, we're going to do _DMARC. And for the value, we're just going to paste this in again from the guide. That's it. You're all set. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. You'll find some useful links below, but we're always here for you if you need us. Thanks again for choosing Hushmail, and have a great rest of your day.